is a valuable asset, and you want to take care of your home. From roofs, siding, windows, and doors to furnaces, flooring, landscaping, and much more. This is your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio, presented by JeffBuysYourHouse.com and by Center Guard Plumbing, with your host, Roger Piper.
Your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio.
Hi, welcome to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. This show is all about your home, everything to do with it. And I'll tell you what, I'll make you one little promise, and that is if you spend a few minutes with us, you're going to probably pick up a few tips that you didn't know. And we got a special guest today, Rob Kole of Kole Digital. Rob, welcome to the show.
It's great to be here, Roger.
All right, I got to tell you, Kole Digital is quite a company. You got a great showroom, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things, but really focused on the basements. Because if you've got a basement, that ends up being the congregating point for a lot of people. It's incredible. So I know you do home theater basements, custom audio, video, home automation, whole home solutions. But let's talk about those cool basements. Give us an overview of what you do when it comes to basements.
So people give us a call, and we come out to their house, and we laser measure the entire basement. Mm-hmm. And then our CAD design team crafts a nice design for the entire basement. And this design incorporates a bar, a wine cellar, a kitchenette. It might even have a fitness room with an all-glass entry, mm-hmm. and very often a guest bedroom. And then we have furniture. Everything's all included into our pricing. And we're known for our designs. Our designs are over the top. We have mm-hmm. a lot of lighting control, a lot of really cool architectural lighting. So people who want 6-inch cans and 4 drywall walls, that's not us. We're a complete general contractor that runs the entire project.
Wow. So if you, first of all, you do a free consultation, come out to the home and check it out.
Yes.
And really, you know, you're not doing home theaters. You're way beyond that. I mean, that's part of it, right?
Yeah, we started as a home theater company 26 mm-hmm. years ago. So we just did our 660th home theater, and our theaters are over the top. Mm-hmm. But each time our clients started asking us, well, if you're doing the theater, can't you do the entire basement? So 19 years ago, we built our Smart Living Design Center. It's a 15,000 square foot showroom in Frankfurt. It's the largest of its kind in America. And in that showroom, we have 5 themed theaters, 5 gourmet kitchens, 2 two-story fully automated smart homes, 30 rooms of audio-video technology. So people can come to Frankfurt and see a bit of everything that we do.
Wow. So you're really a one-shop stop because you have the furniture, you have the construction, you do everything.
Absolutely, yes.
Wow, that is very rare in this industry.
Yeah, on our second floor, we have a furniture showroom where we have 30 theater chairs and sectionals mm-hmm. on display and all kinds of credenzas. We have a lighting studio. We have a motorized shade and blind studio. So people start getting all the creative ideas there, and especially with all the things that we do with architectural lighting. Little 2-inch mini cans that are mudded into the ceiling and all kinds of neat things like that. Mm-hmm. So they start the process there, and then we come to the house, we take the measurements, we do a full design of that, and then we give them a proposal based on our design.
Right. And so if somebody is looking for something simplistic, you can do that too.
Oh, absolutely. And so we've done something as simple as a TV installed with surround sound. People come into our showroom all the time, and they pick out. We have TVs from Sony, Samsung, and LG, and speakers from Paradigm, Monitor Audio, B&W, and they pick out a system with a credenza and a remote to control it all, and they want it installed next Thursday. And that's a very big part of what we do as well. Mm-hmm. But that's those are just those little one-day projects that keep our guys busy.
Yeah. So you really don't have any limitations.
No.
Because a lot of times when people are doing their basements, they will go and get a general contractor, and they will redo the basement. And then they'll bring in somebody like you that would, make it really cool. And then as far as the electronics and the video and the lighting, and then they go to a furniture store or some kind of furniture place, and they do that. You're really kind of wrapping it all together.
Absolutely. We definitely have our own lane in that we are a general contractor who also has an audio-video company.
Wow.
So we're all in one-stop shop, and it's all in one location.
Yeah, that's incredible. Now, Rob, if somebody is looking to redo their basement and say they want to do it really nice, okay, what are and they don't have anybody. What are give us some insider things. What are the things that you should ask if you're interviewing people to do that job?
Well, the first thing is I want to see projects that they've done and see what kind of creativity that they bring to the project. Mm-hmm. Because if it's a typical basement that has a drop ceiling and an old antiquated idea of what a bar should look like, a lot of people don't understand how to do a bar design. And so their typical bar, it looks like a kitchenette from the second floor brought down to the basement, and it has upper cabinets on the back wall, and it's just not very creative to us. Mm-hmm. Our bars are over the top. We have a house in Las Vegas, and I go to Vegas and I see the best in design. And I take a lot of those design ideas, I bring them into Chicago, and they think we're a genius and unique in what we're doing. Mm-hmm. But reality is this is what's state of the art in design in terms of a really cool bar with floating shelves, glass, all backlit, color changing. All of the bottles light up with color changing LED and things like that.
Yeah. So you really want to ask, show me your projects.
Absolutely.
And that makes a lot of sense. Also, if you're working with a company that can do everything, then you've got less people to interview. To do that. You don't have to, because really you're dealing with three experts. You're dealing with the people that are going to do the physical thing, people that are going to do the audio-visual thing, and then furnishing. I mean, in its most simplistic form. Those are the things, and maybe some home automation with it. So you really want to see if they can do what you really want.
Exactly. Also the ability to run a project and deliver it on time and on budget, mm-hmm. and with a minimal number of change orders. That's why we spend a lot of time getting the proposal correct and getting the design right so that there's not a lot of changes that need to be made throughout the project.
Yeah. You're listening to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. Special guest today is Rob Kole of Kole Digital. And give them a call. They do free consultations. Come out and check out your project and talk to you about what you want. 815-469-2000, 815-469-2000. And you can check out their website, which I highly recommend you do, koledigital.com, and it's KOLE digital.com. Let's talk briefly. We've been talking a lot about the basements, things like that. How do you tie in some of the features into the home for automation? Because I know that's a big deal with people.
Usually every basement we are involved in, we are doing lighting control.
Okay.
So instead of having regular light switches, standard light switches, we've replaced those with our smart dimmers. Each dimmer has 1 to 5 buttons. The text are backlit on each button, and the text actually changes colors whether the buttons are on or off. And so we can do some really neat scenes. We can have TV time, entertain, movie night, an all-off or bedtime scene. So when it's time to go to bed at night, people just hit the bedtime button, and it'll light a path all the way up the stairs. And as the people are walking up the stairs, those lights are slowly turning off.
Wow.
When we're done with the project, very often they say, you know what, out of everything you did, the thing that we really enjoy the most is the lighting control, because you can just hit a button with a scene, or sometimes the kids or the grandkids leave all the lights on in the basement. They run upstairs, and somebody has to go down and turn all the light switches off. Wow. So it's nice to have a button at the top of the stairs with a keypad, and you just hit a button that says lower level off. In fact, we call it the lower level because when you're spending this much money on the basement, we don't call it a basement anymore.
It's not a basement.
No, this is called the lower level, which is another level of the house.
Right.
Because very often we're removing the door at the bottom of the stairs. In fact, we're cutting back all the drywall and the framing, and we're making it so that it's very inviting as you're coming down the stairs. So we're adding the ambiance of carrying the design ideas from the first floor down to the lower level. Carrying on with the electronics, very often we're doing motorized shades as well. Because if you have windows in the basement, that's great. But sometimes people want to have some light filtering or room darkening shades so that they can touch a button and all the shades come down, and a motorized screen may come down out of the ceiling, things like that. So being able to automate that, having the climate automated, and then having whole house audio. So we put speakers in the ceiling, and it's all controlled by an app on your phone. So if you had party mode, all the audio throughout the house and the basement is now controlling and playing one group of songs. So you can have a playlist with 100 songs in it. You can have 100 playlists. And you can have a workout playlist, a Christmas party playlist, a summer party playlist. And you just hit the button, and it's commercial-free music. One song fades into the other. And from the app on your phone or on a smart tablet, you can control the volume in each area of the basement and each area of the house.
Wow. Boy, I'll tell you, things have changed. I mean, in the old days of finishing your basement, putting in a TV and some speakers, and maybe a couch or, a cool chair, something like that. Wow. I mean, it is incredible the kinds of things that you can do. You turn the basement into really the nicest part of the entire house, right?
It is. You're doubling the square footage of living space. It really changes the value of the house as well.
Yeah.
Because when people someday when you do go to sell the house, people are starved for ideas. And so when they come and see the house and say, oh my gosh, we saw 6 houses today, but that house that had that basement, that was over the top. That was unbelievable. And so it creates a value, but it's something that you can use, because you think about it, you're going to live in the house for the next 12, 15 years. You really want to enjoy that space.
It's incredible stuff. Thanks for being a guest. Kole Digital, Rob Kole. You can check him out at koledigital.com, K-O-L-E digital.com, and a free consultation. Have him come out and take a look at your place. 815-469-2000. It's Home Answers on AM 560, The Answer.
Your go-to